Every time I play ranked, I'm always thinking, okay, well, what did the attackers or defenders do last round? How can I counter this? And sometimes there's the exception that I'm playing on my ult and I really don't care. I'm just trying to relax and stream or whatever. But most of the time, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do before the round or prep phase starts. What is going on, guys? 821 Mayo here. Today I'm bringing episode number 6 of the Viewer VoD review series. If you want to submit me your VoD, there will be a Google form link down below in the description. Make sure you guys click that link and follow the rules and regulations in that form. There are also links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist down below. I stream on Twitch almost every single day. I would love to see you there. I love talking to my viewers. And I have almost 20 different tip videos in my tip video playlist. So if you're struggling with something else in Rainbow Six Siege, I'm sure there's something in that tip video playlist that could help you out. Now that that is all out of the way, we can move on to the VoD itself. So today we are going to be taking a look at Hosoi's VoD. I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly, Hosoi, something like that, H-O-S-O-I, but if I did butcher your name, I'm sorry. So this is a ranked game on Villa, or sorry, not Villa, Chalet. So we're going to take a look at the bans here. So we have Hibana, Not Surprised, Monty, Bandit, and Echo. So bans seem familiar to me at least. Okay, so you guys are going dining first, and you're bringing the Valk, which is good. Putting a Valk cam there is definitely not the play. Especially with the Maestro. Putting a cam on site, a Valk cam, I mean, you have the Maestro and you have the Valk, which is you. So putting a Valk cam on site is kind of a waste. You're also being spotted. So while you're doing this, they have a pretty good idea where the Valk cam's going to be, because the drone is seeing you look this direction, and it could have seen you throw the Valk cam as well. So start putting your Valk cams off site, because that's usually what they're meant for, up in high locations or outside. Chalet is a really good Valk map, so just make sure you're putting your Valk cams in the right spots. Another thing is putting a Valk, like shooting out a corner of a wall and putting your Valk cam in there doesn't work anymore. If you're playing against anyone that is like gold 2 and above, that's not going to fly by them. Like, it's not going to go over their head. They're going to realize what you're trying to do and they're going to shoot the cam. That kind of thing with Valk used to work when she first came out, when people didn't really understand her gadget as much and how it could be used. So that Valk cam is kind of a waste.
Mexican.
You're trying to find a spot to put your second Valk cam. That isn't a great cam either. You can put the cam in the window, like the little glass window to the left side. So if you're in West Main, you look to the left, the window to the far left that doesn't have a barricade on it, you can shoot the glass out and put it in the bottom left corner of that. And it's fairly difficult to spot without an IQ. So you put a cam outside. I'm interested to see if that Valk cam actually worked or not, because the toss seemed a little weak. Yeah, so it didn't even make it up to the corner of the roof. So what I suggest you would do is definitely go upstairs and break one of the windows to throw a cam out, instead of doing what you just did, because it clearly went up in the air and then arced back down and didn't even attach to the corner that you were trying to throw it on.
Are they chilling upstairs?
Okay, so you have pretty good map knowledge. You just made a bullet hole.
Yeah, I'm holding hatch.
You just made a bullet hole without like pinging or anything. You get this kill though.
Yeah, there's someone over here.
You do get the kill.
I think that's
So that's thermite. That is thermite, and you leave immediately, which is good. That's one of their primary hard breachers. They might have the Hibana, but
Oh, fuck.
you never know. So you killed the hard breacher and left. You're running around a lot.
This has to be the worst fucking plan.
You go back to the same bullet hole that you just peeked, which is not good.
Someone's
So,
master.
like, whenever you're playing Valk, if you're gonna roam like this or play off site, try to cater your Velt cams to what you're going to do during the round. Because you put your Velt cams all over the map besides where you are right now. So the way that you're playing makes me feel like you didn't really think or put enough thought into what you were going to do and trying to accomplish during the round. So if you're going to roam upstairs, put a cam like Fireplace, put one outside, and then put one West Main, or maybe if you die, you have a really good cam to call out on. But you're not catering or tailoring your round and your utility to what you're trying to achieve. Like, you just keep running up and down West Main stairs and peeking the same bullet hole, peeking doorways and shit. So you are on top of a hole from below right now. I don't know if you knew this when you were playing or if you rewatched the VoD yourself, but you're literally standing on top of a hole. Yeah.
Got a cam there. Get out, get out, get out.
So you kill the Capitao that tried to firebolt you, which is good. Good reaction time and good job getting that kill. You're running around way too much. Just take your time. You just got man advantage back. It was a 3v3, now it's a 2v3. And you kill someone else. Is this guy gonna be Trench?
I think he's east.
No, not Trench.
He's kitchen window.
So now you've gotten 3 kills, I'm pretty sure. Which is good. You're playing aggressive, but it's working out for you.
He's back on the window right
So you definitely have confidence in yourself, which is good. Now you're getting kill hungry. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Don't worry, you can just wait him out. Wait him out.
Yeah, you're getting kill hungry with 20 seconds. Just play the time.
Okay, look at
Wow, you're getting really kill hungry now. I thought you were gonna nitro the hatch and drop. But you guys won the round, which is a good accomplishment on Chalet because it's fairly attacker sided. Chalet is. Okay, so you're bringing the K downstairs. You guys have a Tachanka. Alright, so what you're doing right now, reinforcing next to someone who already reinforced, or like already claimed the wall pretty much. If I see someone reinforcing a wall that I want to reinforce, or I thought I would be able to reinforce when the prep phase started, I just leave them and let them reinforce. Because if your team doesn't have communication, and they don't call out what walls they're going to get, there's a higher chance that your team is going to miss an important reinforcement. And a lot of these reinforcements, especially on this map and this bomb site, are important. The only one you could really skim by with is maybe the small wine one, if no one's going to play in small wine, the little closet back site. But for the most part, you need really important and default reinforcements. And if you miss one, it could be the difference between you winning and losing a round. So you being the Cade, I would just go upstairs and reinforce the hatches. Because I don't want to reinforce next to a Tachanka who might not use a second reinforcement on an important wall, and you guys lose the round because of it. Okay, so you know about the Cade spot, which is good. That will get the wall. That will get the wall. You destroyed a piece of utility while you're doing that, though. So, okay, so Tachanka used one wall on the small garage wall, and then he's getting a hatch. So you should get the game's hatch as well. The hatch right above you is soft. Okay. Your Tachanka is spawn peeking out library. Oh, please don't tell me you're gonna try to... Okay, I was about to say. So you know decent map knowledge on this map at least. I can't say for any other map. But for this map in particular, you know some decent good angles and what to do.
Is anyone by the wall? Oh, they're on the wall.
Yes.
So you're gonna try to hit the nitro. Will this land? It will. Okay.
Well, I got somebody.
That was Puck.
So
I got
now-
wine.
Singles right there. No one
In a
behind.
closet.
this is a horrible spot to sit in.
Open the mirror, it's not gonna be useful. Wild, behind you. Open the mirror.
This is a horrible spot to sit in. They can swing you from the small wine breach, they can swing you from trench, they can swing you from wine door. That's at least 3 different angles that you have to worry about. So you just sitting here is not good at all. Prime example of why it's not good. The Stature knew exactly where you are, and he just pre-aimed you and killed you in about 3 bullets. If I know that wall is gonna, if I know that wall is about to be open, I'm not gonna sit there. I'm just gonna let them take that site control or try to flank. Okay, so surprisingly, you guys won the last round, which is good on your teammates, I guess. You guys are going Master and Office. So you want to open that window. I don't know why you would want to open that window.
Wait, do you guys want to rotate from bathroom, or do you want it blocked
So
off?
the reason I think you're opening that window is because you want to spawn peek off of the railing again. But if you are going to spawn peek, always do that last.
I'm thinking it might help us in my progress.
Because that gives the attackers more opportunity to see that window's open, and there's going to be a higher chance they're going to be pre-aiming it. So if you, like, whenever you want to spawn peek or run out, always make sure that's the last thing you do. So that way there's a lower chance that the attackers know that, okay, this window's open, or this door is open, or there's bullet holes here, or a punch hole here. Meaning that they won't know because they had less time in the prep phase to notice what is going on that you did. That barbed wire is completely useless. That is good barbed wire. Oh, okay, so I see. You just open that window to hold the ladder, climb up. But any good player won't go up the ladder. You can rappel up on that balcony, and you can go up the other ladder to the small office window, kind of where you were just looking, and you can vault over the railing from the balcony.
Yep, well, from downstairs, if we got a roamer.
On his chimney window, you refrag immediately, which is good. You took your time, didn't like overswing or anything. You just held the angle. Breathing intensifies.
Where's Nomad?
Main door. Nomad main door east.
Just got spotted. Oh no. I don't know how you feel comfortable being spotted and just like sit there for another 2 seconds. That would definitely worry me some. You're still being spotted. So that means the drone is most likely behind you in fireplace on the balcony. Somewhere. Oh my god, bro. We got Darth Vader in the lobby. This was wild.
She went down, down.
It's only jokes, only jokes. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I just think it's a little humorous. Not humorous. I think it's funny. I don't know if humorous is a word.
Library.
So, somebody jumps into library and you're worrying about a staircase that's right below you. And you give the call out immediately, which is good. I'm just going to skip this round because I'm not trying to critique your teammates, I'm trying to critique you.
Main stairs. And Sophia's top main.
Your teammates are, like, I don't know how they keep winning these rounds, but they're fucking nuts. Just keep winning them over and over. So, I think you were Thermite before, and then I'm assuming someone wanted to play Thermite instead, so you took the soft breach role, which is good. You could have skimmed by and not gotten the buck instead of bringing the IQ. I can't remember what you were on before, but either way, I would have at least asked someone, like the Amaru. You don't need an Amaru. What does she bring? She doesn't bring anything. So, instead, see if someone would bring the IQ, because obviously, as you can see, they have the Valk. And Velk is extremely annoying and
Oh, so are we
strong in
gonna
this
push
map.
hatch?
Somebody's having fun with us out there.
Your Ashe is rushing. Typical Ashe rush. I'm assuming she's gonna be dead in about 5 seconds. No, she's not dead. You just saw someone on the trophy case. That is a dock, I believe. Maybe a rook. Not sure. You're still challenging, and you get ran out from the doorway that your Ashe opened. Definitely not something you should do.
It was from
You're trying to take gunfights when you're the only soft breacher on the team. Now, if you had a Sledge or a Zofia with breaching charges, not that big of a deal. But Buck and Sledge dying without doing any vertical play first is a huge upset. Whenever I'm playing Buck or Sledge, I'm not going to sit outside of a window and wait 20-30 seconds just to see if I can get this kill, because obviously it just made you die because you're sitting there holding an angle. Your teammate is calling, or their team, the enemy team, is calling out there's a Buck outside West Main on the driveway or wherever you were. The Jaeger runs out of game's connector and you're dead. So definitely make sure you're using your utility first and doing your job as a soft destructor, because now you have no vertical play at all. Okay, so you guys lost that last round, which is kind of expected. But I mean, it happens. It's whatever. So you're going Twitch. This is ranked, so I can't really say much about the operator pick. If that were me, I would definitely bring the Buck again, because I'm not a big fan of Twitch. Never really have been. I just play her from time to time because I don't really get the chance to play her a lot. And I choose not to. I choose to use more utility dense operators instead of a Twitch that has a drone. So I probably would have gone with the Buck or the Sledge again for vertical play.
Going up top, trophy.
So you get shot in the side, you don't know where from, and then you get on your drone.
Right here. You can put it down, bro. There's jammer. Thatcher, you need to. You can put it down. You can put it down. It's fine.
So you know
Someone's top floor.
there's a Vigil. You know Vigil's there. If you play the game enough, you'll build the muscle memory mentally that
Oh, there we go.
that you'll know what sound of each gun is. You'll know the sound of each weapon. Okay. So your team got the wall open, which is good. You're destroying utility. At least you're doing your job with your gadget, which is good. So you got 2 MIs, which is really good. You're definitely using your Twitch drone for what it's meant to be used. A lot of people that play Twitch just don't even use her drone at all. They just use her for her gun. Use the gun as a crutch. Your breathing is definitely intensifying again, which kind of get me all hot and bothered a little bit, but we'll go past that. So you just face check bullet holes and don't even shoot at them. If I see bullet holes like that, I'm fucking shooting them. It doesn't matter. It's a 2v4 now with 1:30 left. Oh, this is rough.
So we can smoke that. I don't think there's anybody behind that. If you can put a claymore down and try to go for the plant behind the trash can.
That is not the play, my guy.
Oh, mice in connector.
If you get that wall open, and don't just crouch walk through it, because 90% of the defenders are going to be looking at the wall. I mean, where's the highest probability that the attackers are going to come through? The breach that they just opened 30 seconds ago. So you trying to crouch walk through when there's a possibility of them having intel. There could be like a Maestro or a Valk somewhere. The last 2 remaining defenders that aren't spotted. So they very well could have intel on you. Actually, no, one of them is a vigil, so I mean, still, they could have intel on you regardless. And you just drop diffuser and the defenders have control of it. So don't just walk through the breach when you just got it open 30-40 seconds ago. You should definitely rotate somewhere else because the defenders are expecting you to go through the breach. Oh, you just say watch the spawn peak and then you lose 16 of your HP and you're still peeking them. Why? If I know they're going games, I'm changing my spawn. I'm not going to challenge them.
It's Doc, I think.
And then you just walk out while reloading. Bro, there could be all 5 of the defenders could be looking at the helipad. Like, don't just walk out and give them the immediate
Valk's
refrag.
upstairs too.
You gotta, like, I don't know, you gotta take it a lot slower than that. Because let's just say that Valk was peeking that window you're just looking at now. She could very easily kill you because you're walking out while reloading. What is the chance that you're gonna win that gunfight? Very low. Very low. If the Valk hits her shots, you're dead. It's simple as that. So that's Valk's Nitro.
Okay.
And then she fucking drops? Dude, what the hell?
Go for plant.
Okay.
This Valk can. Nice. You can go plant.
So I'm assuming this is a GG.
Okay, the other side, in the other side.
Nice.
Yeah.
What the fucking...
To sum it up really, you as a player, definitely think about what you're going to do before you do it. That's for both attack and defense. Because, I mean, you have good gun skill, and you have good map knowledge, but you're not thinking. You're just kind of running around the map, trying to shoot people, which is fine if you want to just shoot people, but you submitted the VoD for a reason, and that's for you to get better as a player. So definitely think about what you're going to do before you do it. Every time I play ranked, I'm always thinking, okay, well, what did the attackers or defenders do last round? How can I counter this? And sometimes there's the exception that I'm playing on my ult and I really don't care. I'm just trying to relax and stream or whatever. But most of the time, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do before the round or prep phase starts. That's something that you need to apply to yourself. Why am I doing what I'm doing right now? Why am I going to do this before I even do it? Things like that. Okay, if I do this and there's an attacker here, what am I going to do? If I do this and there's a drone here and they spot me, what am I going to do? Put yourself through these scenarios so that way you can know what to do after you do what you do. If that makes sense, I know it's really confusing, but I'm trying to explain it as best as I can. Basically, just think thoroughly before you do the action that you're trying to accomplish. That's the biggest thing I can give to you as a player. Also, stop Q leaning so much. You don't need to lean every time you come out of spawn. I saw you QE every time you spawned helipad side. Every time you spawned there, you would check the windows and your pre-aim was off because you were leaning so much. A lot of people have this habit, especially lower ranked players. They want to QE so much during gunfights and it loses them the gunfight. So stop QEing as much because your pre-aim was off when you came out helipad spawn. If someone's there pre-aiming you, you're most likely dead because you have to not only lean, or you might be mid-lean or whatever, but you're most likely dead. That's what I'm trying to say. So think about what you're going to do on attack and defense and definitely stop leaning so much. And I promise you, you will become a better player. Those are the two big issues that I saw during the gameplay. So that will be all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy or you want to submit me your VoD, again, the Google form link is down below in the description. Make sure you guys go send me your VoDs. You will see your VoD being reviewed on this channel in no time, as well as my tip video playlist, my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. I stream on Twitch almost every single day. As I said, I would love to see you there. And make sure you guys hit that sub button and like button. It is greatly appreciated. We're climbing slowly to 2,000 subs. So make sure you give your boy some support. And that will be all I have for you guys today. And I will see you guys in the next